styles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Now here's Tatum from deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board. Now Allen, pass to Garland. Back to Allen. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break. Warford with a steal. Fast break, here come the Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish, just light work.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Offline with a 3. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Brown with the steal. Pass to Tatum, and he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Cleveland calls timeout. The Cavs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
For 3, Allen. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tatum, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 6 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Garland, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Mobley, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And both free throws good for Mobley. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Mitchell against Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Garland for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. On the wing, Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Smart finds Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The three. Allen, the pass to Mobley. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. It's Williams, high post. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Allen with a screen on Brown. Garland, the pass to Allen. Horford pulls it in.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Karis LeVert comes in for Darius Garland. Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Smart against Mitchell. On the wing, Tatum. Over Okoro. Fades and shoots. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Boston going into the break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Mitchell to the middle. And stolen by Williams. In transition. Pass to Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Okoro. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Right side Tatum. Releases. Brown can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Mitchell misses. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. He's got 11. And here is Williams. Outside, Brown. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Here's Wade. Puts up a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Screen by Horford. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Tatum passes to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Wade. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
2 minutes.
Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. From deep, Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Back to Horford. 35 seconds left in the first half. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Pass to Wade from behind the arc. Here's Mitchell. Horford with the block. And they'll keep possession. Wade, that's good. 20 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell against Brown. The kick out to Williams. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The free throw drops for Williams. 7 seconds left to play in the half. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Mitchell. Second chance shot. And so it's Boston, a sizable lead of 14 at the appreciated alley.
35. The Cavaliers, 21.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So for Cleveland right now, Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Green. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Garland against Brown. Garland, no good. Boston shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Tatum passes to Williams. Green with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Fires the 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Garland's got 6.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Kept alive. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Pass to Green. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And that one good.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the previous plays under these calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Smart against Garland.
2 minutes.
Horford passes to Tatum. Fires for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown against Mitchell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
Brown against LeVert. Here's Brogdon. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Garland finds Allen. This one for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Brown. 14 points for him. Here's Cornette. Tries again. Outside for Brogdon. And the layup is good. Brogdon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
For 3, Allen. And they get it back. LeVert passes to Allen. Garland up top. From deep. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. It's stolen by Garland. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They lead by 13 after a... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Well, the Celtics shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum against Green. It's Brown on the wing. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Williams, a screen on Garland. To the inside. Williams misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Free throw good, Mobley.
Evan Mobley at the line for two.
No good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Lets the three fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. LeVert passes to Garland. Out to the right wing. The three ball. Smart grabs the miss. And here's Boston. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Boston, no good that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Garland for three. On the wing, Green, hounded by Tatum. Back to Mobley.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect.
Smart outside. Screen by Horford. Takes the three. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Count that bucket.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Pass to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Williams with it. Clock at 6. Here's Smart, guarded by Garland. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeVert outside. Pass to Mobley. Now Allen outside. Green. LeVert outside. Now Garland beyond the arc. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and.
And that one falls for Tatum. For the Cavaliers, Okoro comes in for Green, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for LeVert. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brown against Mitchell. Outside, Brown. From deep, here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston. So we can't get either to fall. The Celtics shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Horford with a steal. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Kept alive by Boston. From deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Mitchell. Pass to Okoro to the right side. Garland for three. The rebound, Celtics.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Smart passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Smart. And the pass to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. That shot off. And Minnesota now the other way.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And here is Brown. 5 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot. Here's Horford. It's good from long range.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Towns. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Conley. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Williams. Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. The kick out to Towns. Cranes the three-pointer. Towns has got 8.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Conley. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Towns on the follow. Celtics trail by 5. Horford the pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Horford. Here's Brown. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Minnesota leading by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Conley into the lane. Towns finds Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Here's Horford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
You see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Edwards. He takes it in.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Conley grabs the miss. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Right side, Smart fires the 3. Here's Williams. Out left to the wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hands.
Rebounded by Smart.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Takes the three. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Al Horford.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court.
Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gobert, and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Horford. So they foul intentionally. It's his first trip to the line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Edwards can't hit. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defended. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Conley outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
The Timberwolves 30.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point. Williams with a clean hook, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. It's deflected. Right side, White. Passes it to Brogdon. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Gallinari kicks to Cornette. Towns with the steal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And there's the feed to Edwards. And Edwards Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Williams for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Here's Cornette. McDaniels defending. And Cornette gets it to go.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. A 3-ball. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And Brogdon, here we go. And White kicks to Williams. Here's the teardrop. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gallinari attacking outside Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Conley, the pass to McDaniels.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To stop the run. The shot by Williams, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Now,
well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, Towns. Shoots from 12. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 18 points.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd. And there it is for him.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the 2nd half. Very strong.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They're deep. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Outside, Towns. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 24 points.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lets a floater go. Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Tatum. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Here's Edwards going inside and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Tatum finds Horford. Brown outside. Tatum passes to Horford. Here is Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside, Tatum. Outside, Smart. Tatum with a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Pass to McDaniels. It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Now, oh!
Man. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 26 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Now here's Towns. Down low, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Minnesota.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Keeps it alive, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
There's the lob to Towns. Smart deciding where to go with it. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
were expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Gobert finds McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Okoro from deep. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Mobley, left side, takes a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch.
Oh, that's something else, man.
Beautiful.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 9.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley on the attack. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And there's the drive. Gobert. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
Well, I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
And Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Allen a screen. The 3 from Okoro. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with with the power finish.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Conley passes to Edwards. With the drop.
Oh, my!
Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about proof, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards, here we go.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Up top Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Okoro on the wing. McDaniels covering. Allen can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
No good from outside. Minnesota shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gobert's got 6.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And if you know about... Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Towns for 3. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Garland, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Cavaliers with a rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. McDaniels covering.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
For the Cavaliers, Lopez comes in for Jared Allen, and Green is subbed in for Darius Garland.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Mitchell, the pass to Lopez. Back to Mitchell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to McDaniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. Mobley passes to Lopez. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, strong finish inside by Lopez, absorbing the hit. Nice concentration there.
Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. Edwards, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Mobley with the block. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And here's Lopez from the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
Lopez looking right at home with the catch and shoot.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And he commits the intentional foul. 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Towns for 3. 3 seconds left. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with us. Allie, as always, thank you. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Evan Mobley out there with Jetty Osman. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80%.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Edwards, Green with the defensive effort. The Cavs trailing. The 3 from Mitchell. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one at the high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Fast break, Minnesota. Conley passes to McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. Conley against Green, and stolen by Edwards. And that one misses.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 23.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Pass to Osman. Mobley outside. Mitchell with the ball. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Green, the pass to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Lopez, the screen. Mobley finds Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns against Mobley. The kick out to Conley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got 11 points.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Stolen by Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland from the arc. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And they're running. Here's Conley. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. The 3 from Okoro. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Back to Conley. Tipped away. It's stolen by Garland. Jumps up. And finished off by Garland.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns passes to Edwards. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Edwards has got 29 points.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Conley against Garland. Mobley passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley on the attack. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Towns. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Poke loose. Down low. Here's Allen.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Garland. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Towns down low. Mobley's on him. Conley passes to Edwards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's the drive. Yes!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Conley passes to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Towns. Conley finds Edwards. Driving inside. Yes!
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Oh, he missed it!
This guy has got great position.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is over
the game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Timeout called the Cavaliers. For the win! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And Mobley throws it down.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Garland for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Inside. Here's Okoro. Here's Allen. Rebound Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the basket by Towns.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've been outstanding in this extra period, putting this one out of reach.
Yeah, just an amazing game to watch, B.A.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Garland. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It was touch and go there for a... All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForte.
I smack clowns with mad style.
to teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. The three. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
In the corner, Horford with it. Brogdon outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game. Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Tatum into the lane. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Okoro setting the pick for Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Boston on D. To the paint, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Driving inside. That one drops for him.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Back to Tatum. The tray. He can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Williams with the steal. Brown down low, covered by Mobley. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. A three from Garland. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Oh, trying for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Williams. Here's Brown. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Mobley misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And a slam by Williams.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Okoro. No points in the game yet for him. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Cleveland. Celtics leading by 8. Brown with it. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Rubio the pass to Okoro. Allen at the screen for Okoro. The pass to Mitchell. Will it go? Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Out to the right wing. And Tatum out top the key. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Rubio. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Rubio.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Tatum. Stolen by Okoro.
Hey, right here.
Rubio outside. Inside. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Celtics leading by 7. Smart passes to Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now, Smart, after the missed 3 from Rubio. Outside, Horford. Over Allen. Stolen by Okoro. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
Look at the big man run. Allen out-hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
It's tipped. Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Rubio left side. Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Brown drives in. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brown inside the line. Horford the pass to Tatum. Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Back to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And Mobley throws it down.
I love seeing Mobley take initiative, creating himself on the attack with a thunderous finish.
Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to Rubio. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Here's Lopez. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brown outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by Smart.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland dishes to Lopez. Shoots the 3. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Tatum kicks to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And for a 7-footer, you know, Lopez distributes it well. Consistent at looking to set up his teammates.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics, thank you, David, and we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the guard position.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Horford with a screen on Garland. Here's Smart. Outside, Horford. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brown. A 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Deflects the pass. Back to Mobley for the tie. Another 3 for Cleveland. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game score? Was it as a 20-point-a-game score? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game score? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt. Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
The 3 from Garland. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
And here's Garland for 3. No good that time, so the Celtics will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Mobley a screen on Brown. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop.
Quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's good.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Mobley a screen on Brown. Garland the pass to Mobley. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum.
Come to me, come to me.
He kicks it to Horford. Brown against Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Cleveland making a change here. Rubio's checked in.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Mitchell, Mobley outside for three. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Back to Rubio. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 7. Tatum passes to Brown. And another miss by Boston. Rubio dishes to Lopez. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Seven seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For three, Mitchell.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as sticky one-on-one.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Green. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Lopez outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Okoro's checked in for Green, and it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Garland, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hits it from three-point range.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Tatum with it. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Tatum on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. Here's Williams. Back to Horford. Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
The wide open look here for Garland. Offline with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley finds Lopez. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lopez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Okoro. That 3 off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Now here's Brown. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Garland kicks to Allen to the left side wing. Outside Garland, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. To the inside, stolen by Smart. That's tipped. Right side Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside Horford. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. And they'll get another chance. Passes it to Mobley. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. No good from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Robert Williams.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Count that one from Mobley.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Here. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. McDaniels can't hit. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Conley passes to Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. Conley finds Towns. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Full 24-second shot clock. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And Edwards, here we go.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Brown. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Smart against Gobert.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Kick out to Brown. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
That one misses. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
They recover it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The kick to Tatum. Plenty of space. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns against Horford. Second shot opportunity. Nice move. Towns can't get it to go. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. Tatum with a screen. Brown passes to Horford. Knocks it loose. McDaniels against Brown. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Over Edwards. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
It's stolen by Tatum. On the break. Here's the 3. Brown can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Nice D from Tatum.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Out to Horford. Pass to Williams. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Tatum passes to Williams. Horford with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Williams out to Horford. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Fires the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Horford gets it to go.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Williams has got 8.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's Brown off the drive. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Conley. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
The drive by Tatum. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. That won't go either for Tatum. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Williams defending. Gobert, no good. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Horford with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it.
And it very well should. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see anything better than that tonight.
Got it. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Williams. Outside Tatum. Williams with the screen. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. They shoot again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, he is an absolute load inside. When Horford is aggressive, the defense has problems.
Shooting for Boston.
Horford hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Conley finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength and
the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Horford for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Horford's got 8 points.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And he's good on the second.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Edwards finds McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Here's Towns. Horford covering. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Edwards. Smart grabs the miss. Boston trailing. White with it. He's picked up by Conley. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Smart.
White, one of the things you like, he plays within himself. Never forces things offensively.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And so Tatum nails both of them. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Edwards against Horford. Edwards can't hit. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella. bouncing to the rack.
Here's Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And Horford powers it home.
Hey, this thing has gone way outside of the lines, fellas. I mean, Horford is going absolutely crazy. He's been unstoppable.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Horford outside from downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford against Gobert. Screen by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Tatum missing. Timberwolves shooting well here in the 3rd, hitting 50% of their shots. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Horford outside, from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Edwards finds McDaniels. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Gobert passes to Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And Conley drops them both. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Yep, that one goes.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Here's Gobert. The rebound, Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Towns can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
To take the lead. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
White finds Horford. Back to White. Clock at 6. Good. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
It's stolen by Smart. The open shot, White. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
Here's Tatum, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Williams.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Tatum passes to Horford. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Leave it to the veteran, Al Horford, to come up big. That could be a huge play in this game.
Williams. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to White. It's tipped and stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum passes to Smart. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Williams in the post. Working on McDaniels. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And Horford powers it home.
Horford handling his business. That's why experience is so valuable.
Edwards. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. White with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Minnesota with the ball.
and just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Laces one from three.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Fans, thank you for joining us for tonight's game. We hope your trip home is a short one.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Curtis, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And so it's the Cavaliers. Getting on the board first.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Another miss by Garland. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now, McDaniels, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Towns. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Garland dishes to Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards, rise high and finish over the defender.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Garland. Lets it fly. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. McDaniels passes to Gobert. A second chance effort. Outside Conley. And it's Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Now Garland. Mitchell outside. Garland left side. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Lopez comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Green in for Garland. Count it. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Edwards with the ball. That was a strong dunk.
That is nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Passes it to Mitchell.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Growing up around New York City doors, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Green kicks to Mobley. Green against Conley. From the baseline. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Here's Mitchell, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Out to Conley. For the three, buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's deflected.
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that back. Not in my house.
Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mitchell outside. Misses the three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They get it again. Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in.
You know, with Robin Lopez, a career mid-70s free throw shooter, we'll take that any time from the center position.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards. Gobert. The Cavaliers pull it in. It's deflected. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Lopez sets a screen for Okoro. Feeds it to Lopez. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Timberwolves leading by 17. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
Cavaliers substitution, Jarrett Allen.
Conley finds Edwards. Tries the spin move. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Allen, a screen on Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the three ball is good.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jarrett Allen.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Stolen by Okoro. Bombs it up. And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And it's been their rugged. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just... After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Edwards drives in, and he gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jarrett Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And they get it back. And stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Allen kicks to Garland. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jarrett Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Minnesota, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Green is checked in for Okoro. And Edwards drops them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Conley against Garland. Right wing. Allen, a screen on Towns. Mobley dishes to Garland. Allen, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Garland with it. Now defended by Gobert. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 30 points.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Edwards drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Allen, a screen on Conley. Garland with the bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. The feed to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jarrett Allen makes it easy.
Conley kicks to Towns. Inside. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the drive. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Garland with it. Conley picks him up. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Edwards.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Garland, the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Garland. Poked away. Mitchell outside. Back to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. The shot comes out.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 17.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And is... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them...
Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell against Edwards. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. Garland kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. 5 to shoot. Mobley dishes to Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the dunk by Towns.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Garland with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And he nails the third.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Towns for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. And here's Garland for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
And Edwards with the stop.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Such a wide-open look. Garland's got 20.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside, and that's not going to change now.
the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we all know Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most gifted offensive big men we've ever seen. Now you get a chance to show off that incredible free throw percentage when the game is hanging in the balance. Step up, Mr. Towns.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
Here's a Okoro. The shot. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley kicks to McDaniel. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Mobley with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland, no good. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds Garland. A three-pointer, no good. And Minnesota has possession. Oh!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Another miss by Garland. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 7. And here is McDaniel. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
Smack clowns with mad style.